Hello everybody, I am Moldy West, and this is Secrets of Grindea once again. In the last episode, we defeated Luke. He got the bracelet off, but it looks like that talking bracelet was the only thing left keeping him alive after what we did to him to get it off of him. It looks like Luke ain't alive anymore. Anyway, we gotta head on back to headquarters, back to Evergrind, to put Bracelet with the rest of the artifacts, and bring an end to their terrible, evil artifactness. I believe in you, Schloomp. Who believes in me?
Oh, there you are. Hi! I hope this isn't weird, but I think you're super cool and I'd really like to be your fan.
What?
Oh, don't worry, I won't be obnoxious like with James, I promise. I'll just stand here waving this sign, and when you pass, just know it's for you, alright?
Whatever, as long as you're not annoying. Do what makes you happy. Yes, and as long as you don't hurt people, too. That's kind of a big one. Oh, you ain't gonna be happy about what I have to tell you. You're back, finally. But what's with the glum expression that I can plainly see behind that giant eyeball you're wearing on your face? It's Luke. What about him? Where is he? Face down on a decrepit old ship. You imbecile! Cretin! Fool! I should never have entrusted this to you. How naive of me to ever think you could succeed. If only I had gone instead of you, you would have been killed. I would have died. Well, at least you were able to come to that conclusion without Bag having to point it out. I need to be alone for a bit. Yeah. It's always a shame when a character you really like ends up dying. Ooh, level up. Anyway, I gotta go see my daddy. And he's off to this direction. But real quick, damn chat box from the back button that I keep thinking brings up this thing. Fire magic? No magic. I don't magic. Talents, yeah, I got talent orbs to spend on talents. And this is the one that I was dumping them into, yeah. Haven't really been paying much attention to what I have been doing with my points and such, which I very much definitely should have been doing. Now, are any of these just passive things? Buff yourself for an ally, that seems like an active thing. Another active, bless yourself for an ally. I want things that just work so that I don't have to actually do them. Things that I don't have to put any thought into activating. Because my brain just, all the artifacts are gone. That seems to be a problem. Also, my daddy ain't here. You ain't my daddy, are you? There's no way your pops is doing something nefarious. He's the most harmless guy I know. I bet it's just the Grandmaster bullying people into submission like always. Speaking of, what's going on with Grandmaster Bitch up here? What's going on here? Well, if it isn't the little accomplice and his vexing sack of lies. Bag, thank the goddess you're back. Please explain it to her. There's been some terrible misunderstanding about the artifacts we've been collecting. Silence, traitor! For years I've turned a blind eye to your insubordination. I've given you the benefit of the doubt time and time again. But now, this all comes to an end. The evidence is too damning. Ivy, please, you're mistaken. We're only trying to bring Charlotte, my wife, and your friend back from— Keep that mouth shut or I'll shut it for you! Yep, I knew you was gonna be a villain at some point. You just have that bitch-ass attitude going on. The only thing those artifacts could ever bring back is the Cataclysm.
Well, well, now this is interesting. Bag, you... Please, do continue.
I'm the one to blame here. Oh, God. That voice just made my throat super itchy. And that's one thing that's always bugged me. You get, your throat starts itching and then you cough and then people say, oh, you got a tickle in your throat, but it's not a tickle! It's a goddamn horrible itch that cannot be scratched with fingers, so all you can do is helplessly cough and hope that it stops it. I'm the one to blame here. I thought collecting these things would lead to greatness worth any cost. But lately I've come to see that the price is far out of proportion. I suggest we put our minds to a new type of research, not on how to find these artifacts, but how to destroy them. Yep, those artifacts don't seem too happy about that. What? I forget what voice I gave Amulet. Hey now, no need for such crazy talk. And the crowd just remains silent.
Finally, you and I see eye to eye on something, but before we go there, I must ask. You went after Luke to find that lost ship, did you not?
We did.
And did you find the artifact?
We did. I got an eyelash poking me in the eye.
You fools! The artifacts can never be allowed to gather in one place!
You're correct, but don't worry, Grandmaster, these are not all of the artifacts. There is a fifth, which vanished in the Dragon's Cave. It's a sentient weapon named Brand. Oh! My daddy's the villain! Oh, shit, that's a turn I did not expect. Grandmaster! You!
Long time no see, Pao Ji.
Wait, Pao Ji? Who was Pao Ji? Was he the fucking... Was he Zamla's master or something? It's been too long since I recorded those episodes, I don't remember exactly who Pao Ji was. I know we went back into the past and talked to Master Dude and... blah blah blah. I guess he's a bag now. You remember? Could it be you've been here all these years?
Yes, ever since you came to me in that damned cave. I considered revealing myself to you, but even back then I could sense it, the forming of a new bond, the despicable tendrils of love. In the end, I can see I was right. That child, he made a servant out of you.
Please, old friend, drop that weapon. It's evil. Can't you hear its words? Evil?
Don't be naive, Quentin. You want to know true evil. 1,000 years ago, we imprisoned a man destined to become God. With the artifacts, I will undo that wrong, and when that man obtains his last card and ascends, I will ask him for one simple favor.
He doesn't have that kind of power. Don't lie to me!
All these years that we've worked together, I know when you talked of resurrection, you meant it. Every word!
Yes, I did, but the one revived would not be Charlotte nor anyone else of kind heart. Only him. And that man, Zamla, knows only how to end. He can't bring your Charlotte back.
And you can?
Of course not.
Then I'll take my chances with him.
Oh, hell. Yep. The bracelet got sucked out of you. That ain't good. Stop this madness! These artifacts do not belong to you!
Damn it, Quentin. I used to think we were friends, but today you finally showed your true colors.
True colors? Of course, I must side with the Grandmaster.
I'm sorry.
Enough! Damn, you got some crazy-ass magic. Oh, looks like you're all tapped out. Ow!
Whew, I had forgotten quite how strong you were, Ivy. I'd rather not waste time fighting you. And Please don't blame Schloomp. He knew nothing of this. Now then, goodbye everyone. Consider this my official resignation. Okay then. Damn. Coward. Bag, you treacherous thing! Explain yourself! Why did that weapon talk as if it knew you?
1,000 years ago, we shared the same master, a hero destined to become the king of collecting. But his ambitions twisted, and today he's known as something quite different.
The Cataclysm?
Precisely.
The Cataclysm was a person? That's how? I can't even imagine it!
Unless we act quickly, imagination will no longer be necessary.
What are you... Oh dear. Spill the beans, Pouch. How do we...
He's already there.
Well, shit. Huh. Big tower. Okay, this feels kinda endgamey. What was that? It felt as if the earth was splitting open.
When Zambla was sealed, his body was hidden away. The key to access it lies in an ancient tower buried deep underground, which isn't so buried now as you could plainly see. With the gathering of the artifacts, it must have resurfaced.
Then there's no time to waste. I'll stop that traitor even if it costs me my life. Please, Ivy, you can't challenge him in your condition. Then who? Who besides me can hope to defeat him?
Probably the character controlled by the guy holding the controller. We'll go.
Out of the question. This is all because of your... No, Quentin. Let them. We can't be picky with our allies in a time like this. Either way, catching up to him now is a low-chance gamble. Let this runt pursue while we organize a last stand inside the city. Besides, having to fight his own son might even give a piece of trash like him some doubt. And you don't think Schloomp would hesitate to harm his own father?
No one will get hurt this time. We'll find a way to avoid bloodshed. Surely we will. Kid, keep a knife in your pocket. This might get messy.
This isn't the time to hope for miracles.
I never said anything about hoping. Let's go, kid.
Yep. Guess we ought to chase down my daddy and stop him from resurrecting Zamla and plunging the world into death and destruction. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Everything's always a pain in the ass. Anyway, might I have access to new weapons and armor from you? No, not you. You're the one who sells the things.
Weapon seller. Show me your weapons.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good, robust buckler you got there. And that is a scimitar. Do I see a second scimitar over here? Yes. Why do you have two scimitars? Is it because I sold you a scimitar? Sounds like something I would do, but I don't recall ever having done it, because apparently if I hover over that, it says I own one. I still have one scimitar. But I guess you ain't got no new weapons. But this robust buckler is more defendy than that black shield I got out of that deal I made with Marino's father. So... Oh yeah, there's also you, who I can't block with. I'm sorry, I can't fight. Stop it, I hate fighting. Yeah. Get back in my pocket, I'll use a shield that doesn't talk back. Annoying little turd. You're a shield and you don't even like getting hit in the face. You're made to be getting hit in the face. Oh, and you've got a quest for me. Breaking news, I've come up with a foolproof method for turning my Uncle Remedy back to a human.
With your track record, forgive us for not placing bets on you.
I deserve that one, I guess, but this time I'm certain if you help me out, I'll make it worth your while.
Fine, as long as we're rewarded. I don't care if he turns into a fish or a cloud or whatever.
That's the spirit. The last potion I made was just some lazy soup, really, but now we're doing it properly. we're gonna need 3 rare ingredients for this one, so be prepared to do some running. The first one, it is an acorn. An acorn from an ent. According to legend, ents are native to Cezanne. The second is a super salad leaf. I actually heard rumors that Vladimir von Grindea was cultivating a seed. I doubt he'll part with it willingly, though. Lastly, we'll need a desert rose. They're notoriously hard to grow, but a farming genius could do it.
Well, shit. Wow, that's a completely absurd list of ingredients.
Yeah, I know, but I'm actually very confident that you can find them all. If you succeed, I'll give you my set of gilded potion flasks. They don't just look good, your potions will recharge faster too.
Now we're talking. Who doesn't love passive buffs? Heat up the kettle, we'll be back. We'll come back soon. Unless we die.
So let's go after that acorn. That's out in Cezanne. We'll hit that one first. So, is Cezanne over here? It's not letting me teleport. Probably because there's no teleport plate out there. Well, there is one there. Good enough. Santa Fe, alright, I forgot about this. Hey, we haven't looked at this past thing yet, have we?
Ever since I was young, I've feared and despised humans more than any monster. History gives us good reason to. But as much as I believe our seclusion from humanity is merited, you have thawed this frozen heart, Charlotte. Your selfless actions here shall never be forgotten. We will make sure of it.
Oh, you flatter me, Elder, but please don't overdo it. I was only following my conscience. Forgive me for asking, but what happened to the artifact the Frostling King wielded? It was so powerful and had such a strange aura. You said it was stolen from you, but why even keep such a thing?
It is a promise made by our ancestors 1,000 years ago. A mistake, perhaps, but binding nonetheless.
A promise? To whom? To do what?
A promise to the world, to protect it from evil. The old Fae taught us to fear that artifact just like they taught us to fear humans. That fear made us put it out of sight and out of mind, guarded only by magic constructs whom had weakened over the centuries. To the Frostling King, it might as well have been an open door. I've always said half measures leave whole problems, so no more half measures. From this day, I shall personally make sure that no one but me can get close to that accursed artifact.
My mind is at ease then, Elder. I hope I will see you all again one day.
For you, Charlotte, the trees will always make way. Come back any time.
Yeah, and we all know that she was not able to come back due to dragon-related circumstances. Anyway, we're looking for an ent. We need to kill an ent and get his acorn. And you're a yeti. Yetis aren't ents. I'm pretty sure ents are tree people. That's usually what they're depicted as in fucking every sort of pop culture thing I've ever seen them in. Now, where exactly would I find one? I see no sentient trees running about. That's Santa's factory right there. And I doubt he'd have one in there unless he decided on a special living Christmas tree. Nope, factory was completely empty. Hello, Mrs. Claus. Now, where's that husband of mine? Slacking off? Probably. I have not seen hide nor hair of him anywhere. Now, pardon me, you annoying little turds. I gotta go find an evil tree. Well, I say evil, but it might not be entirely evil, just sentient and hostile. And I will need to murder the absolute dog shit out of it. There you guys go. Maybe if I kill enough dudes, the big boy will just show up in their place. Perhaps. That's usually how things go in this game. Oh, there's Santa. Ho ho ho, my back won't be jolly about this one. Hey, you look young and lively and a collector to boot. Maybe you could give old Santa a hand. I was riding through the woods minding my own business when a big naughty frostling jumped out and knocked my sled over. Worst of all, he stole some valuable presents from my bag. I need them back or else the missus is gonna give me an earful, and then she's going to shove a wooden pony up my ass.
and not in the fun way. I've seen that frostling before, and I'm pretty sure he has a secret hideout somewhere east of my toy factory.
Yeah, we can hunt a frostling for ya. Here I go getting distracted from the task I was in the middle of doing, hunting an ant for a magic acorn. But we can do many things all at once instead of one thing at a time. That's sure to not backfire horribly and make me forget what I initially tried to do. So his hideout is to the east, and east is this way. And there's fish, and I still haven't found a fishing rod. Speaking of, you probably will give me a fishing rod, but I'm not in the mood to talk to people. Unless that people is Santa. Because we can all trust Santa. Hold on a second, might this be the hideout of that naughty little dude you mentioned? How would I get up on top of there, though? I need to get up top and jump down. I see no other way of getting inside that. Get out of my way, you little slimy bastard. There's phase plate there, but also a big pile of trees stopping me from reaching it. That might be a problem when it comes to reaching the damn thing. And there goes my computer stuttering again. Well, whatever, at least it didn't happen in the middle of an important battle this time. Now, yeah, how do I get up there? All these trees are blocking that. And I don't see any way of phase jumping my way over there. Can't even see where I am when I'm hidden behind my own hood. God damn, that's a lot of frostlings. Let's just plow through your entire horde there. Come on, you big dummies. I can kill all y'alls anytime I want. Anyway, and I know it's supposed to be somewhere around Cezanne, which is where I'm at, but I see nothing of the sort. Why is that? Where is that? A problem. Big, big problem that is. But the problem that will have to be solved... Stop being alive. Anyway, that's a problem that'll have to be solved in the next episode, because I'm all out of time for this one. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. God. Bye.